Good morning. I've got my glasses on because I'm going to talk about something today that I take notes and it's on my computer. Today I want to talk about Amy Kemp's I See You. She is a local author, a local businesswoman, and I wanted to talk about this book because there's a lot of valuable information in this book. This is my copy. When I first read this book, I did take it out of the library, and I found that I liked it so much that I went ahead and ordered it because I do think it's filled with information that I will want to go back to time and again. So I'm in my second read through, and I did want to share some of the things in here. Now, she is a local businesswoman, as I said, and this situation, I had heard of her because we had mutual friends, again, small town, but I wasn't quite sure that this was something I was going to read, but I did go to the library, like I said, and I took it out, and I just loved it. I got through it so fast because I really enjoyed it, and I did want to go back and do a deeper dive into it myself because there was so much in here that I wanted to use in my life. And I will say that I reached out to her when I read this because there was a situation in the Olympics back in, 1996. I hope that's right. And she tells a story about how somebody else had framed something that I think people of my generation had viewed as, how would I say this, something to be really proud of. And it wasn't anything not to be proud of with this Olympian, but the way that she shares this story of her realization from somebody else about how we looked at this Olympian athlete, and it really made me pause, and I stopped in my tracks, and I was like, you know what? I've never thought about it that way before. So I did reach out. I sent her a Facebook message. She's very easy to get a hold of. And I just told her that, you know what? I agree with you. I just never thought of that before. And the reason this comes up is because a couple of years ago with Simone Biles, when she took time off, there was a lot of backlash that she received for taking that time off. And, maybe it's just time that people think about our emotional health, our physical health in a different way. We've always kind of pushed ourselves here in our culture, and maybe that's not always such a great thing. All right, so I did want to share this today. A lot of tips in here for women, especially, but I'm sure men, there's a lot of advice in here that is just for anyone, on how to live a more fulfilling life with work, career, family, all of it, and not pushing yourself necessarily farther, but kind of honing in on what you're best at and what you can do to make your life better